Hey, YouTubers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Mr. Sparty here. Well, things have been pretty busy around here lately. I've been absolutely swamped with work, so as far as homebrewing stuff, money's been tight and I've been swamped with work. So, what am I drinking tonight? Like I said before, I'm out of beer. Drinking, it's probably got some haze on it right now just because it's cold. This is my Pinot Grigio that I make. Um, and I've said this before, if you guys have never tried making wine, especially something like a Pinot Grigio, this is really good. It rivals just about any Pinot Grigio we've ever bought. What else I got going on? Well, I have not made any beer in a while. One thing I did make today is this. I've never tried doing this before. I kicked the keg quite some time ago, and I haven't had anything in my fridge, so I decided to go ahead and whip up a batch of that today for the kids. So maybe next Wednesday I'll do some some tasting notes on it because I've never made it before, so it should be interesting. Um, what else I got going on? So, like I said, I haven't been brewing lately, but next Tuesday I am going to go back into my homebrew store where I submitted my competition beer because starting next Tuesday they will be giving us our reports on how we did. I already know I didn't make the top 10, which is fine. It's the first competition I've ever done, but I'm interested in get their feedback, and I actually kind of hope they still have a bottle left over, that I can take back with me. I don't know if they used all three or not. And then I am also going to buy grains for my next brew. I decided I told you guys I was kind of teetering between my oatmeal stout or my blonde ale. I think I decided I'm going to do the blonde ale. I'm going to try to do my first ever 11-gallon batch on my system. Up to now, I've only been doing 5 and 6 gallons, so I'm going to attempt to do a larger batch. So that's not going to be until next Tuesday. So if I do a Homebrew Wednesday next week, I don't know that I'll have a whole lot more on that other than doing tasting notes on this guy. Let you guys know how it turned out in case you guys ever want to make it. It was real easy to do, especially if you're kegging. And we'll see from there. So I am going to make this a very short Homebrew Wednesday because, like I said, I just don't have a whole lot more. So when I get more, I promise I'm going to do some more brewing. When I do my blonde ale, I'll take some video of that because it's going to be a little tricky. I don't have two kegels. I have a kegel, a large cooler for my mashing, but then my other pot is only 7.5 gallons. So I'm going to have to do something a little tricky there. I posted on the forum. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fill up my kegel that I use for my brew pot, fill that up to like 12 gallons and get that up to strike temperature. Then I'll use that water to mash in with. While my mash is going on, I will fill that back up to probably 12 gallons because I'm supposed to batch sparge with like 10 gallons. I'll get that up to sparging temp, and I'll run my first runnings into my old brew kettle. And then after I've added all my batch sparging water, then I'll empty my brew kettle while that is resting, and then I'll pour what's in my 7.5 gallon pot into my brew kettle, and then I'll run the rest of the runnings. I may even run them again into that 7.5 gallon because that's a lot easier to pick up. It just depends on the height at which I boil at. So it's going to be a little trickier, but I think it'll work. So I'm just going to have to use them both until I get until I get my hands on another kegel. And it wouldn't be that hard to get my hands on another kegel. It's just money. Right? It's always money issues. So it's not that they're not available. It's just I don't feel like spending the money on one right now. And So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I'll shoot some video of it when it comes around. That may not be for another couple weeks when I actually brew that. So again, I'm going to keep this short though. Thank you again to all my subscribers. I've been bad about watching videos lately too. My work has kicked up to 60 or 70 hours a week the past few weeks, so it's been kind of hard. So I'll say happy Homebrew Wednesday. Enjoy a good beer, and I will talk to you guys next week, hopefully. Cheers. And to add to that point, I said enjoy a good beer. Also enjoy some good wine. I forgot to throw that in there, so we'll do a second ending. So you guys have a good Wednesday, and I'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully. Cheers.